A couple things I want to point out before I get to the monster. This field on the left over here, I've talked about this field before, back when the flooding was there. It's shaped in a D, and it's surrounded by the flood channels there. The reason I'm pointing this out is you can see it's been plowed and planted. It's more of a big garden than a field, because it's not really a crop, it's just kind of rows of different things. It was like a really big garden. Doesn't really mean anything at this point, but it will be in the future, so I just wanted to point that out, that a field has been planted. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is an update to the Brindley Estates construction site. I look in every day that I go by and see what's changed, and well, a big change today. Who says man can't move a mountain? Or is that some kind of really weird launch ramp? I can't really tell. You notice I'm not really coming to a complete stop. Last time I stopped here, the brake wire had come off the brake unit, and I kind of had to get off and play with it to get the scooter going again. I just didn't really trust it today. So. Well, I'm finally getting the monster's new batteries. They're going to be here sometime tomorrow, so I'm going to take the monster out for one last trip before I take it apart and prepare for the upgrade and fix everything and needs to be fixing all at once while it's apart and out of service. So, looking forward to it. Okay, I'm getting my batteries tomorrow, new batteries. So I'm going to take these ones out, because when they show up with them, they take these ones back. So I have to remove them, but I don't want the monster to lose its memory. That's all the settings I have up here, and the record of the kilometers that I've put on it already. I don't want to lose that, so I need to hook it up. I'm going to hook it up to my old batteries here. Guess you can say I'm putting the monster on life support. Till I get everything else done. So I tried to prepare as much as I could ahead of time. So hopefully I got everything I need right here. There we go. Actually, that's the one that needs to be straight. Guess I should unplug the charger first. Might be a good idea. There's not a whole lot of room in here to put anything. And the size of what I need to put in here, my A/B switch, there isn't enough room anywhere. So when I extend this forward, I'm gonna see if I can find a place to put them. Unless I put part of it on one side, part of it on the other side. And somehow connect the two so they both switch together. That'll cut down on the wire length. Because both batteries, oh, I got one of the little baby spiders on here too. Wow, they're all over in here. Oh, they're even hanging from the shelter. Wow. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have both batteries up here. Yeah, 2 cables on this one, 2 cables on this one, and all 4 go to that side and up to this hole. And the one that goes on this side, those 2 cables both come in here and over to this battery. So that's a lot of wire. So if I was to drill another hole on this side, then I could run these 2 cables in through that hole to here, and it's a whole lot shorter. I'm not gonna bother going with the 2 gauge wire. I'm just gonna stick with the 4 that I have, because I'm just out of money. Yeah. And I want to get this stuff done and operational. Oh yeah, wrong way. So I'm just gonna kind of do whatever I can with what I've got. 4 gauge wire that I have, it's already cut because I was using the batteries all winter, but I know I need 2 gauge for the extra length, so I wasn't getting the total distance out of them that I could, but they were holding up good enough. Now if I shorten those wires, it'll help. It'll make a big difference. Alright, everything is disconnected. Hopefully there's no residual in there. No room in there to get my fingers in. Okay, this is the interesting part. Yes, there's barely enough room in here for the batteries as it is. Another spider egg. I guess they like it in here. So these things are really difficult to get out. You have to twist them and slide them this way and that way. And they just don't want to come out. I remember how we did it last time. I don't remember. I just don't remember. I do not remember. If Because what I want to do when I extend this forward, I want to make it so I can slide the batteries straight out. That would help a whole lot. So I think I might have unscrewed those last time. If I remember correctly. Because I thought I had to take this front part off, so I unscrewed these last time, and I think that helped, because it flexed enough that I could get the battery out. I just not sure, because there's a steel rod there. It just kind of holds everything together. And there's a screw down there inside, so I have to get the battery out before I can take that screw out to take this out. Oh, excuse me. I don't understand how it's set up. They make them to use them, not to fix them, I guess. But I'm sure this will help taking this off. Yeah, it should make a difference. And there we go. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's one. Oh. That takes a lot out of me doing that. Oh my goodness. 5 millimeters to spare. If that. Okay. That's the hard part done. Now the easy part. Relaxing. Oh. Show you what I'm up against here. Hopefully there's enough light to see that. Even the battery hold down thingy, buckle loop, it's got rust on it. Battery tray's got rust on it. Dirty as heck. So I'm gonna clean all this out before I put the new batteries on. I'm not sure about the width, if I'm gonna be able to do anything with that. I hope the batteries aren't wider. Otherwise I'm gonna have to make some modifications here too. But I know they're longer, and I'm not sure. I would have to get underneath that to know for sure. But I'm hoping, I guess even if I have to angle the front up a little bit, because I can't put the batteries further forward than this here, but they have to be. They are longer by a couple inches. So we will see. I should actually make some cardboard replicas just to get an idea. Then I'm not worried. I'm not moving all the big heavy batteries around. So I kind of want to do this as quick as I can. Okay, isn't that on there? I have had the batteries out for quite a while at one point, so I know I've got a little bit of time to work with here. But I just don't want to take any chances, so I want to get this back together as quick as I can, just in case. Okay, wire up to you. Twisty. Now looking on here, the actual wires that, like the battery cables, they're actually 6 gauge. That's what they say on them, 6 gauge. So these ones here, these black ones are 4. So they should be adequate, but the difference is the length. Because from the battery to here is a lot less distance than from way back there and all the way sneaking through. So that's why they can get away with shorter batteries. I mean, smaller wire size. Sorry, I'm not good at multitasking. So I'm just gonna wire this up so nothing touches anywhere. Really nice evening. It's not hot, it's not cold. It was 23 degrees this afternoon, Celsius. This is the second time in the last few days that I've been able to wear shorts. And that says a lot, because I get cold really, really easy. Okay. So that one's good. Wire number 1. Positive. This is wire number 2. Now. When I do the other side, I'll, bring the camera a whole lot closer so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of rushing right now. What am I doing? How on earth did I manage to get going backwards? I'm putting the sticky side on the outside. How did that happen? I guess that's where it twisted right there. I don't recall ever doing that before. But with me, anything's possible. Losing my mind. Where? I'm pretty messed up. Might have to change that one. Terminal, that is. As long as I can get these together, that's all I care about, really. They don't have to be major tight. It's not going to be subjected to any vibration. Just got to make electrical contact. I hope that didn't hurt, sorry. Maybe I'm making too much vibration. Moving the monster too much, okay. Ah, don't do that. These don't need to be weather tight either. Oops, missed the spot. Didn't really matter. The whole idea here is just to keep the wires from touching until I get the other batteries in. And these ones wired up properly. So I should squish that together. That way make things a lot easier. So it's already too late, but no, it seems to be good. Yeah. One more. Yeah, that's a good thing, because I'm really running out of energy here. Let's look over here. Yeah, why not? Make me bend down again. At least I have the... Holy mosquito. At least I have the ES950 to use. Ugh. Well, this thing's out of commission. It's working, it's not 100%, but it's working. That's all I'm worried about. Okay. So that's that. Now, I need to start hooking up to the battery. I like this little tripod. I think when I bought my camera case years ago, I think that came with it. It was like a bonus gift. It's like, yay! I think so, because I don't ever recall actually buying one, so I had to be what it was. Okay, the same size? Yes, it is. At least that's consistent. Whoa! It's been dead still out here for like an hour now. All of a sudden, it's like a gust of wind just attacked me. Okay, now this one, positive. It's very important that I get this right. No sparky today. Actually, I can do this side. Okay, double check. Positive, yes. I'm going to tighten this side simply because I'm probably going to be moving these batteries once I start doing work on the monster. Cool. Okay, and this one is negative for sure. And it's kind of obvious because positive's already gone. There's no harm in double checking. Okay, that's good. Back on. Just to keep my tools from causing a problem. Apparently I gotta move that one. Okay. Better. Well, the tool thing I guess doesn't matter because the terminals are kind of exposed anyways. Positive, there's this one. Oh, this is going to be a busy summer this year. I'm going to try my hardest to get everything done that needs to be done. And there's a lot of that. I can double check that's positive, yes it is. A whole lot that needs to be done. And the last bike ride that I had, if that's any indication, and I don't think I'm going to be able to be doing that much longer. This might be the last year I'll be able to do it. But it just took so much out of me. So I won't be doing that. Probably won't be doing that anymore. So I gotta make sure I enjoy this summer as much as I can. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of money this summer unless something miraculous happens, which is not likely, so can't depend on it. So hopefully I don't have a whole lot of issues with the monster this summer, because I'm not going to have the time or the money to do anything about it. Okay, so if I've done this right, hazard and signal lights will flash when I hook this up. Oops. And they did. So it's hooked up right, good.
Like I said, I've had them disconnected a lot longer than this, so I'm not too worried, but I'm gonna check anyways. Okay, so that's all done. And I'm all ready for tomorrow. So if I can find my keys, they're there. No. The power cord kind of got buried. 9 keys. Everything always tends to happen while I'm trying to make a video. There we go. Okay, plug it in, turn it on. And 62 kilometers. It kept its memory. So everything's good. Everything's wired up. Ready and waiting for the new batteries. Oh goodness. Just while I'm out here. And my new ball joints. There's 2 sets of them. One's got black rubber. And one's got red rubber. And on here, that one you can see is red. And one on the other side is black, so all I have to do is match them up. And these are really, really stiff, so it kind of gives me an indication of how bad these ones are. The old ones, because it moves freely. Very, very freely. So, they're definitely shot. I'm so worried about that. But anyways, do some cleaning too. A lot of open holes in here. No, I guess there is some. Let's say the controller's pretty much safe, but there's a little hole here where the roll bar mount, whatever, comes in. You can see light through there. And that side too. There's a little hole there that forced water can get up. Well, that's, of course, that's the hole I drilled for the wires. And a little hole, I don't know if you can see that, between the panels there. Another place water can get in. So, the structure of this thing is actually pretty complicated. I'm surprised. Anyway. There's a Velcro strap, there it is. Keep that over top. And if I do move that forward, I'm probably, depending on how I do it, I might end up, I might end up having to cut off a section of that carpet too. Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. One way or the other. Oh. And this wire here, in case you're wondering what this is the light switch. That's all that is. So that can just kind of hang out. It don't matter. As it's not connected to anything at all. It's just the switch and the wire. So no fear of shorting. So I guess one thing I will do, I'm sorry if you're bouncing all over the place here. What I should do is put the screw back in so I don't lose it. That's kind of why these are the thumb screws to hold the lid down. It's kind of the same reason why they're in there, so I don't lose them. Put them back where they're supposed to be and all is good. Now, why can't I see that? There's a hole. Oh, there it is. And there it goes. There. Wow. The wind actually amazes me. It suddenly started. Okay, why is this being such a problem? Simply because I'm having a hard time seeing, probably. And this makes it a little more difficult. Very, very close tolerance on these things, I tell ya. I swear it takes 2 or 3 people to put one of these together. Or one person, one octopus. Somebody with lots of hands, lots of arms. Okay. Now I'll do this one. Assuming I can. Yeah, that looks a whole lot easier. I think. Let's see it. There it is. Maybe not. Did I actually get it in? Ooh, somebody's barbecuing. I can smell that. Thank you, wind. It don't matter. I've already eaten today anyway, so what's eating at me? So I don't have to worry about that smell making me hungry, which it would normally. And that does not smell like hamburgers to me. That smells like steak. Ooh, very nice smell. Okay, what else is it? Oh yeah, there's another thing I want to show you. I mentioned earlier about the baby spiders on the scooter. You notice up in the corner there. And whoop, okay. Sorry about that, my power cord was kind of buried underneath the other wires. But right there, you can see another massive baby spider. Oh, I've kind of looked all around in here, that's the only place I can see them. There's the odd one hanging from a web all over the place in here, but I'm not sure what kind of spiders they are. They're too small to see right now. But it doesn't matter. They're welcome to be in here as long as they don't interfere with me. And they don't use my equipment as home. So, as of today, this is the state of the monster. Hey, got my new batteries today. A nice big, they're 88 amp hour. Whereas the old ones were 79. So, I'm not even sure where to begin with this. As I take the measurements here. And the batteries themselves are 8 inches, but with the terminals is 9. And, well, let me see. They're not upside down. You can see where the 9 comes to. I don't need to go that way, but I want the batteries to slide in and out from the front, so I'll have to cut the full 9. So what I'm thinking of doing is just cutting like a straight line down here, and just I'm gonna have to take this whole front off. But I got that metal down there. I'm not sure if that's a structural part or not. I have to look at that when I get into things. So that's the height, the width. Yeah, 6.5 inches. Pull a little more tape out here, and let's try it this way. There we go. Yeah, we got about 6 3/4, so we're good for the width. And the length is 12.5 or 12 3/4. I kind of remember that. And that will, let me, trying to lock my tape in place. The lock's not working anymore. Okay. So from the top, the back of the battery tray to the front, that lined up again. Got my arms kind of crossed over here, and that's gonna go right to the front, pretty much right there. So this whole thing, because it goes in, has to be cut out. And then the fun begins. I couldn't really prepare for this or get started on anything because I wanted to make sure the dimensions of the batteries that they gave me were right. So I didn't want to start doing things and then find out the batteries are actually bigger or smaller and would have fit. I wouldn't have needed to do any alterations. That would have ticked me off. So we're all good. And I just gotta find something to cut the plastic on the end that I have. I don't want to use a hacksaw because I can't keep this thing straight. So we'll see what we do.